Hi, Sofie and Emil. This is April and April. I'm going to teach you some blues dance basics. Okay, so, first maybe we should say what this is. So, blues fusion dance is a style that has kind of grown up with blues music and changed and shifted from many different dance styles influencing it. So April's going to be leading and I'm going to be following. So you figure out who's leading and following. So there are kind of three basic positions. We've got open position, where the follow has her hands down.
So the hand hold is like this.
And the lead has got underneath them. Some people like the pistol grip, so I kind of do cupping position.
And then follow, you want to pretend like your hands are clothes hangers. So they're just kind of like, you hang a dress on them and hang them up. You just hang them on your follow's arms. Like that. So there's
your lead's arms.
Yeah, sorry. On your April's arms. Okay.
Cool. So that's open position. And then we have closed position. And you'll recognize this probably because it looks really ballroomy. But you can do some modifications. Like I like my hand down here. And then my other hand is right on her shoulder blade here. And it kind of cups it right here. So you don't want it over here, or down here, or here. Not on the waist, but on the shoulder blade. And then we have a connection all the way on our arms up to the shoulder.
And so my hand kind of just rests on April's shoulder, and I can choose to kind of put it on the back of her neck here if I want more of an intimate connection, and then her hand would kind of continue so that our point of connection on our arms is still good. So that's what that looks like from this side. And then we have like a very close position where our bodies are aligned up together and pressed together. And so my sternum is kind of alongside this quarter of her body. Like my center of my body lines with this part of her body so that our legs are staggered. See, if we exaggerate that, you can see that our legs are... And that's so that if we run in front of each other, we just step on each other. Oh God! So we have to stay. This is very close position, so you can start with close position with some space in between your bodies for comfort to get used to this, or like April said, in open position. Beautiful.
All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about is how we give information to each other. And usually people call that frame or tension, and it's when there's pull between the people. So if April gave me zero pull, and I was trying to tell her to do something, all that would happen is this, or this, and she would have no idea what's happening. But instead she gives me a little bit of tension in her body, so then if I push her that way, she knows to go that way, or I pull her this way, or I move her, and I can move her around.
All because I'm giving some tension back. And so this doesn't mean fighting her. Like, this is what too much tension would look like.
I can't do anything.
You want to have enough tension so that your arms are elastic and receptive. You want to be able to receive information. And as a general rule, as a follow, you don't want your elbows to go behind you like this, because then you can injure yourself and she can smack her face into my face, which sometimes we might want that with our dance partner, but sometimes we don't.
All right. And we can give this tension in any position we're in. So here, instead of giving me tension with her hand, she's giving it to me with her back. So she's giving some of her weight back into my hand.
And you can kind of sit, to exaggerate this, like sit down, and you can feel your back pressing into or curving into her hand.
Mm-hmm. And the same thing goes for her hand on my shoulder, and our hands together over here. She's pressing into me a little bit.
So we have a point of connection here, with her hand on my back here, and with our arms here. April is also giving me tension, so if I'm a follow and she's not giving me any information, so she's not giving me any pressure, then I also will fall away. So we have to both be giving some tension, some information to each other in this kind of static hold so that we can do moves. And so often how that's illustrated is through counterbalance. and we can kind of lean forward and lean away. And we're feeling, out here, we're feeling some resistance, so we're kind of holding each other up a little bit. But if we let go, we'd still be we'd still be standing, but we would kind of fall apart.
Yeah.
So there's enough, not so that we're gonna like fall over, but just that we have some tension.
We have to like steady ourselves.
Yep. And then when we're leaning in, we're kind of pressing against one another, so we're giving that tension of like I'm here instead of oh god, which
Then you get to hug.
yeah. Those are kind of the basics. So yeah,
Stay tuned for more videos of moves.